Our 25 Sports Prep Rally Team of the Week is the Metamora Redbirds. Metamora currently tied with Morton atop the Mid-Illini Conference. They're state ranked and playing some great basketball for their rookie head coach, Justin Dame. Justin, your first year as head coach, and I know it's been a lot of new here. You've got a lot of players, new roles. You've got freshmen playing. You've got transfers playing. You must be pretty pleased, the full body of work.
Definitely. I definitely think we're playing a lot better at this point in the season than I thought we would be maybe two and a half months ago, with all the new bodies and a lot to learn, and not being able to really dig into the offense and stuff that we wanted to in November and December. But I think we're making those strides and we're getting to where we wanted to be.
You challenge yourself. You head up to Chicago for the big Christmas tournament. You bring in some great teams like Evanston, a Class 4A team. You played a tough schedule, and you just had a tough loss in Normal Community, but you're still seeing growth?
Yeah, definitely. We don't worry about a couple losses. We call them schedule losses. We try to schedule a few of those each year. Teams that we think are better than us, that are going to challenge us, whether they have a dominant big man or they got some guards that can really guard you, or maybe they play a funky type of defense. So we're always looking for different ways to challenge our guys throughout the season.
I know you told me at Christmas time that, we're just blessed with, a kid like Stowers, a kid like the big kid at Normal Community, a kid like Gudeman, a kid like Dietrich. But your young man, Matthew Zobrist, has had a phenomenal year. He's a marked man every night and takes tough shots every night because he has to. But what a year he's had.
Sure does. He's played really well this year, offensively and especially defensively. I think we challenged him early in the season. Like, I told him, you're the best offensive player in the state. I want you to show your defensive game. He's had to guard, a lot of Division I players this year. He's got to guard post players, dominant players like Wes Gudeman, guys like Ian Militich at Rolling Meadows, going to Marquette. Obviously, LaShawn Stowers at Central, he's had to guard. So he's had to play the best of the best this year on the defensive end, but also carrying us offensively, handling the ball, taking a lot of shots, and screening really well, setting his teammates up, but also facilitating at times and getting the ball where it needs to go.
I know at the end of the month we'll seed and we'll have the sectional, and there's never been an easy Peoria area sectional. But boy, this year the margin between Peoria High, Morton, Metamora, behind them, it's loaded.
Yeah, and even you talk about East Peoria beat Central, Central beat us. We beat Morton, Morton beat us, Central beat Morton. Yeah. I think there's 4 or 5 teams. You throw a Dunlap in there who gets to host their own regional. There's a lot of teams that, Richwoods has some guys that can guard you. They got some athletes. There's 5 or 6 teams that got a chance to win a regional this year, I think.
What does Metamora need to do to make that kind of noise?
We got to make shots, we got to defend, and we got to take care of the ball. We are at our best when we take care of the ball and we get a shot every time down. Sometimes when we play some better teams, we've had some turnover issues at times, so that's something we still got to keep cleaning up.
All right, we'll see some shot making in a bit when you take on the seniors, but right now let's meet a couple of the Metamora seniors. We're now joined by 2 senior guards from Metamora, Matthew Zobrist and Ashton Greaves. And guys, a couple kids that grew up in this gym, man, watching your older brothers and obviously watching your grandpa's teams. Is it hard for you to believe a month left in your high school career, senior day coming up, the end of your high school career? Is it hard to believe that?
Yeah, it is really hard to believe. We got about 2 or 3 more games left in this gym, and then after that, I won't be playing here anymore. That doesn't seem real, but it actually is. So, yeah, it's kind of different.
Ashton, how about you? You've had so many memories in this gym.
Yeah, definitely hard. Spent pretty much my whole life in this gym coming up to this point. All the way back when I was in kindergarten, my uncle was playing here. That was a long time ago. So, yeah, it's definitely weird, but it's been a great ride.
Obviously, you've had remarkable postseasons 3 years in a row, and I'm sure you want to do it again. What's the key to this team making a postseason run?
Definitely defense. That would be huge for us. Got to get stops, and then collectively we got to execute down the stretch.
But there's confidence. You've played a tough schedule, Ashton. You believe that this team can make some noise in March?
Yeah, we've got plenty of tiny mistakes we can get through. Watching a lot of film, we just make so many little mistakes, and if we get those wrapped up, we could be pretty good. So.
More of a senior night question, but we'll ask you tonight. What's been the biggest thrill of wearing the Metamora jersey? What's been the greatest takeaway of wearing a Metamora jersey?
Obviously, just how big the programs became. So the guys before us, obviously wearing it for them, and then perform in our own uniform as ourselves.
What about you, Ashton? What are you going to take most out of it? What are you going to miss most about not putting the jersey on?
Yeah, kind of what Matthew said, just all the guys before us. It's really been my whole life. So, growing up, watching them, wanting to be them, so now I am him. So.
And with that said, the sectional looks remarkably tough, but it's winnable. You guys must feel like you could make noise.
Yeah, every game's winnable as long as you execute down the stretch and make big plays at big times. So, yeah, those will be huge.
But
sectional.
But you'll take confidence into the postseason?
Oh, yeah, every game we have confidence we win. You can't go into a game without having confidence or else you're not going to win. So, yeah, I think we've got a pretty good chance. We're pretty good. So.
These are two pretty good shooters, but we're going to take on Coach Dame now. You guys know the legend of Coach Dame, the shooter, right?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he gets after it in practice against us sometimes too. So yeah, he can light it up.
Is he the favorite against you two?
No.
In a three-point contest?
Yeah.
I don't know if he's got it anymore. I don't know.
Matthew Zobrist to shoot first in our three-point shooting contest. 5 shots, top of the key. Matthew, you're up. Oh, a little short. You can feel the pressure, man. Nobody beats Coach. Shooters roll, no. Oh, so we 1 for 4, and finishing at, oh my goodness, 1 for 5. Ashton is up. The number to beat is a paltry 1. You're up. I think I might be able to get 1. 1 for 2. 2 for 3. 2 for 4. Oh, 2 is the number to beat. So the former Richwoods Night Star, Furman College, and now Metamora coach, you're up. 2's the number to beat. Go. 0 for 1. 1 for 2. 1 for 3. 2 for 4 for the win. And Coach Dame is the winner. Coach Dame taking down the 2 senior stars, remaining the champion here at Metamora.